actually outdoor at this Pandan Reservoir. Yeah, I just drop off a passenger, so take a break, chill a bit. And I want to talk about my experience so far 1 month into vlogging. This channel is very new. It's been around a month, and I can tell you I love it very much. Lots of things to do, to learn, and new things to experience. Yeah, and I'm very excited every day, lugging my Osmo Pocket 3, just shooting around, finding new ideas. As you know, I'm a taxi driver, so my day can be quite boring. It's very mundane, just picking up passenger, doing things alone. But right now, when I'm not ferrying passenger, when I'm not on duty, I can go around shooting the things that I want to talk about, like right now. Yeah, this video in my Talk series, just talking out my thoughts lah. Yeah, so the vlog journey has been fantastic for me. It's like adding spice to my daily life. And I'm planning to do more. I'm planning to be consistent. I hope it can sustain my, my channel, my new channel. And initially, I thought when I started this channel, there will be 0 views lah. I mean, who would want to watch a random taxi driver in Singapore doing his stuff? But I'm quite surprised. 2 weeks in, I already got 300 views. Yeah, 300. I mean, it's definitely not a big figure. It's still a very, 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 very small channel. But I'm very surprised. 300 views from random people from around the world. I'm very happy and very appreciative. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm at this point of time when I'm thinking maybe I want to be more structured in my channel. Right now I have 2 playlists. One is Talk, so just random thoughts and comments. The other one is more on the vlog style. So definitely I'll continue to expand on that. But I'm thinking doing more stuff. For example, I'm thinking of doing like a taxi trail, like walking tours. Since I'm driving around, if I happen to be in a very interesting neighborhood, I could do a very simple walking tour with a little bit of commentary. That's what I'm thinking of doing it. Another one is food, street food. I'm a foodie, so I go around, and taxi uncle, they have this perk you can just travel and eat wherever you want. So that's something I also wanting to do, introducing local street food. Maybe I divide my episodes into different parts of Singapore, North, South, East, West. I see how it goes. Because I think it's quite an interesting perspective to see what a typical taxi uncle will eat in his day. Yeah, so keep a lookout for it. Other than that, maybe I may do. I'm not sure if I'm qualified, to do like a tips and tricks for the driver community, be it a taxi driver or a private hire, like maybe an introduction video on what to expect being a taxi driver or PHV driver, the difference between taxi, Grab, Gojek, Tada. What's the best way to earn, when do I start my engine, this kind of tips and tricks. I'm definitely not a guru, but I believe that you don't have to be an expert to share your experience. You don't have to be a master to share your knowledge. And especially in our trade, right, when we are mostly Lone Ranger, you have to figure a lot of things yourself. Unless you're lucky, you have a guru or you have a mentor to guide you. For me, most of the things I just go blindly when I started. There are things I wish I knew. For example, as a newbie, when I started driving, I started as a private hire. Do I stop at a spot? to wait for pings to come in, to bookings, or do I just go around the estate and wait for pings? And should I do AA or MA, the so-called automatic accept or manual accept? This kind of your cancellation rating, acceptance rating, how does it work? Your bonus, your strict incentive. I think these are topics that's good to know from different lenses, from different drivers. Not necessarily the best way to do it. This community could do better if we unite and communicate more. So that's one of the things that I want to do too, a mini series on serving the driver community. And anything else, I think I have to take it slowly lah. If not, I'll be overwhelmed. I have this tendency to get so engrossed in something, right, that I burn out. I don't want this to happen to this vlogging adventure. So yeah, I have this tendency to burn out. It's like if I know a new game come out, I will spend weeks and days sitting on a desk and just grind until I got all the best mount, best highest level until I burn out. I don't want to play the game anymore. So I got this problem. I want to take it slowly. Yeah, slowly. This journey, I want to enjoy it. Take as much time as I could. As you know, vlogging, lot of stuff, lot of things to learn, editing wise, analytics. This is some journey that I want to relish the moment. Yeah. So, but if you have any ideas for me, I would love to hear that. I mean, if your ideas align with my channel, I will definitely consider it. I'm new and I want to grow this channel. I want to make it sustainable, to sustain my channel long term. Wow, this place bring back a lot of memories. Last time I used to live here when I was very young, at this Tepang Garden over there. So in the 70s, 80s, the government, right, they tend to isolate. Actually, I won't use the word isolate, too strong. They tend to like group up the Malaysian to certain neighborhood. Because I came from Malaysia, Johor. So during that time, a lot of worker, right, and from Malaysia, they will work in factories. So a lot of them would tend to congregate in Boon Lay area, Jurong West, and Tepang Gardens. You ask me how I know. Of course, I live there. All my neighbors all the people I know mostly from Malaysia. Yeah, and I live here for quite some time. So what I'll do every evening, I think about 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll come here, bring my cheapskate binoculars, and I'll wait lah. A certain time there's eagles, white-bellied sea eagle. They'll come, they will soar around the area. You know what they do? They will suddenly swoop down, and catch fish. Wow, beautiful. Sorry, don't mind me. I love nature, so I digress a bit. So I'll come here and see how they catch fish. Where do they go, and what do they do? But nowadays, sometimes I just drop by. I don't see the eagles anymore. I don't know where they are now. But bring back a lot of good memories.